Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing a quick update on Bitcoin, Bitcoin Segwit and Bitcoin Cash. And so what I have here is the 1 hour candles, Bitcoin versus USD Tether from Bittrex. So what happened here, we had, when we reached here 3,500 almost, then we had a 38% correction from where the parabolic movement started here, and then from here it bounced, and now we're going up again. So I wanted to show with the Fibonacci retracement tool how you could have predicted this crash. So once this starts to go down and it crosses below moving averages, it's already signaling that we're going into a downtrend, or at least there's a big chance that it's going to go into a downtrend. How long? Well, to calculate how long, you use the Fibonacci tools. So if we go from the beginning of this wave where the parabolic movement started and we finish at the top of the wave here, I'm just going to extend it to see the lines into the future, but I'm going to the top of this wave here. It retraced down to the 38.20 Fibonacci line, which is 38.20% retracement since the point A to point B. So what coincidence, it stopped here at 38%. These numbers, 38.20 and 61.8, they appear a lot in charts. They are the most common ones. Of course, any other line could be valid as well, and they are many times. But for some reason, 38.20 and 61.8 are the more common ones in the long run. And it's not only in charts, but they appear in nature as well a lot. They appear in the proportion of the human body, they appear in the proportion of the human face, in animals, in plants, trees, flowers, constellations. You see it everywhere. There's not real explanation as for why these numbers appear everywhere in nature, but we know they do appear a lot, and no wonder why they appear in charts as well a lot, since charts are part of nature, right? Are part of this universe as well. So they appear a lot. What can we expect? How high this can go from here on? And we again use the Fibonacci extension tool for this. Since we don't have any resistance lines above because we are at the all-time highs, all we can use is the Fibonacci tools and trending lines like I have here. So to try and guess where how high this is going to go, we use the Fibonacci extension tool in the previous wave because this current wave hasn't finished yet, right? So we need to use it in the previous wave from point A to point B to point C. Point C is down here. I'm just going to extend it so that we can see the lines into the future. So there you go. You use the Fibonacci extension tool from point A, point B, point C. And what do we get here? What coincidence, it's just retracing at this Fibonacci line. Again, what numbers did I say before? 618. Okay, we get a 1 in the beginnings. This is a 1.618, but you still have the 618, and 618 appears in nature a lot and in charts as well. And 382, it appears a lot. It doesn't matter if it has a 0 in front of it, 0.032. 0.382 or 1.382 or just 3.82. What I mean is the numbers 382 appear a lot. It doesn't matter where the point is. Same with 618. So as you can see, these tools are very precise. When we use this tool, we see the price bounce here and it went up the stairs. It's using these lines as steps, right? It goes up, another step, and it bounces in the steps, and now it seems it touched ceiling here. So from here, not sure if it's going to retrace a lot. or not, but if it doesn't retrace a lot and this continues as a single wave from this point A here, and it continues and breaks this level, the next level we have here, it's at 3,976, say it's 3,980. That would be the next level. If this doesn't retrace, like nothing serious, not a huge retracement, we can understand that this is going to be one single wave going all the way up here. Now, this looks to me like science fiction, but hey, maybe it will just do it slow, you know? It could happen. It's not that far away from moving averages. So it could happen, or maybe we have a little retracement here, and then it bounces on the moving average and it shoots up again, or maybe we're gonna have a little bit of a retracement down to the next level down at 3,500, which would be our first support level, and from here it would bounce. But if it does that, if it retraces down to 3,500, then this wouldn't be a single wave. We're gonna have to use the Fibonacci extension tool again to see what where the next target will be. So Fibonacci extension tool, let's imagine that this retraces down to 3.5, okay? Then we will use the Fibonacci extension tool in, the previous wave, the wave that was just formed. So from point A to point B and down to 3,500 would be point C. So let me delete the old one. And this would be what we could expect. It would go up in these steps again, and this level would be again 3,940, and then the next one up, the 618, it's at 4,200. Okay. Here you have the different scenarios and the different things that we can expect. And one thing it's clear, that I shouldn't say clear, but one thing it's more, I can read that it's likely, very likely to happen, it's that it's going to 4,000, whatever, if it's with a little bit of retracement here or not, everything seems to point that we're going to 4,000, not for sure, but you know what I mean, very, very likely we're going to 4,000. So do with this information whatever you will. I'm for now not selling or not doing anything. I'm not going to try and play the little swings. I did play this one because I got into Bitcoin again after 2 months, and I got it expensive. So I used this swing here to flip most of my Bitcoin. So I sold it for 3,380, and then I bought down here for 3,260. So I'm happy with that. I'm not stressing now. It's already far from what I bought here last time. So I'm not going to be trying and time every little swing. I'm just going to let it run unless I see something radical that's telling me, hey, we're going into a downtrend. Then I'm going to, I'm going to have to change my assessment and play it safe and maybe sell some, maybe sell a lot, maybe, I don't know, I will have to take it from there. But for now, I'm just going to let it run. I'm pretty sure we're going to 4,000 or somewhere near. And then from there, I would expect a huge crash, because this is the hourly chart. But if you look at the weekly chart, it looks really scary. It looks really, really parabolic. And what happens after parabolic movements, we have big crashes. So that's all for Bitcoin. And now Bitcoin Cash, people is asking me, is it safe to go into Bitcoin Cash again? No, in my view, it's not right now for the short term. I believe in it for the long term, just like I believe in Bitcoin for the long term. Bitcoin Segwit, or if Bitcoin Cash doesn't make it to be if nothing catastrophic happens when Segwit is implemented, and Bitcoin Segwit continues to be the main one, I believe in it for the long term. I do believe in the potential. It can replace money for sure. I believe it can, but in the very long term, for the short term, I don't. I think it's gonna correct heavily. I still think it will go under $1,000 when the bubble pops. So, and as for Bitcoin Cash, I wouldn't enter a trade now. Why? Because it's below moving averages. And also I wouldn't enter until this red support, this red resistance line that I put here, until this is not broken on the way up. I'm not entering, because it's tried to break it a lot of times. So here one time, here 2 times, here 3 times, and every time it gets close to this line, it just gets rejection. You can see here, these candles are bearish candles. You see all the rejection here. People is selling like crazy as soon as it gets close to this resistance point here. And plus what I said, it's below moving average. Not both, but it's below the 20-day moving average. So no, I wouldn't enter a position here. However, I have the alarm set here on my trading view. If you see this dashed line here, it says alert BCC versus BTC greater than 0.106. As soon as this line is crossed, I'm going to receive an email on my phone, an alarm, and then I would consider entering the trade after I do my analysis. But that's a quick update for Bitcoin Cash. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to try to make some tutorials for basic principles in money management and risk management. So I'm going to try to do that. The market in general for cryptos, I think it's just better to hold Bitcoin right now. I don't know, I have to look at the market cap. I haven't looked today. But for now, me personally, I'm happy holding Bitcoin now that it's going up like crazy, even with these little corrections. But I mean, I don't know, I'm just happy with that. It's just a lot of work to look at the whole market, every single altcoin and all that. I think Bitcoin is going to do better than most of the altcoins. And like, of course, there's a lot of profits in NEO, in OMG, and there's some that are going crazy. But look, I'm not into buying the highs, so I don't know. I'll update on that though. If you guys if you guys want to request altcoins, I can have a look at them. But if I see they are downtrending or they are below moving averages, I'm just gonna close it off, and I'm not gonna look further, because why? If it's not even uptrending or above moving averages, I'm not interested. Okay, guys. So that was all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.